Describe how you personally, the role you personally had in the growth.
I called everybody in when I became the executive director. I called them in the next day. And I said, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not doing your job, I'm going to turn a barrel over and you're going to fall out. Blame yourselves. Ever.
But what about your work day? Tell me about your work day.
My work day where?
Here.
I come in every morning. I come in on Saturdays. I come in on Sundays, whatever is needed to do the job. I don't know how else to put it, Keith, you know.
Here's why we're here. We got a letter a couple months ago saying you were spending a lot of time at the Elks Club.
Yeah.
What's going on? Are you there? What's your accounting of how often you're at the club?
Oh, I go there. Sometimes I have lunch, you know. They have lunch there, and I'll have lunch. Maybe spend another hour, you know, a couple of hours.
A couple of hours? It's a
Yeah.
lot of time to spend at a work day.
Hey, I work Saturdays, Sundays, and nobody counts that. But they don't know about it because I'm here alone.
Typically you're leaving here at noon, and you're getting to the club 12:15, and that's the end of your work day. You're working 15-hour weeks.
Not really.
Well, we've been watching.
It's all right.
When you say it's all right, what do you mean? I mean, you're the executive director. You're making 130, 140 with your bonuses, 145. You're working 15-hour weeks, and everybody else is getting what COLAs, cost of living.
What bonuses?
The bonuses you just discussed. But the issue isn't the bonuses.
I make 131.
Yeah.
It took many years to get that.
But what about the time you're spending with the agency, Phil? You're working 15-hour weeks. You're certifying your 990s that you're working 40.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, you're 15 hours a week. You're out here sometimes before noon every day.
Don't leave here till noontime.
We haven't seen you go to Worcester. We haven't seen you go to Boston. We see you leave here every day at noon and go directly to the Elks Club, where you spend as many as 5 hours a day.
Oh, I don't think it's 5 hours. No.
Well, we have a log.
Yeah, that's all right.
Is that acceptable?
I wouldn't accept it from anybody else in the agency.
Oh, tell me about that.
I wouldn't.
Why can you do it and nobody else can?
I don't know. An honest answer? I don't know.
Okay, but just want to make sure I understand what you said. If you found out that you said you turned over the barrel when you got here and said if anybody's not kept pulling their weight, they're out of here.
That's right.
You are working less than half time and you're the top guy in the agency. If that barrel turns over, if someone were to come across and turn a barrel over, should you spill out?
No, I wouldn't spill out.
When I asked you if you're disappearing here every day before noon to go to the Elks Club was acceptable, you said you wouldn't accept it from anybody else at the agency. No. I want to ask you again, why not? Why can you do it, but you would accept it from anyone? What would you do if you knew somebody was spending...
They have specific jobs to do.
Uh-huh.
All right? And it requires so much time to do it.
What do you do besides sign checks here? What do you get done in 15 hours a week?
For one thing, I am responsible to every single committee of the board. Okay?
What does that mean you're responsible for?
I have to go to every meeting they have.
Okay.
Okay? Which nobody sees. Sure. And then also, remember the boating program? We have meetings here in the evening. We have meetings for anybody that wants to use the facility. Okay. That's what it's for. And usually when they meet here in the evening, I'm here.
Evenings. So you oversee you're responsible for the committees of the board and you sign checks. What else do you do?
How the hell can I explain what I do? I mean, it's so damn much.
Well, just give me 1 or 2 more examples.
For one thing, every day I have to sign documents, like financial documents that go to finance, supply request forms, services. There's so many things that you just do them. You don't even enumerate them, you know.
Okay.
I never enumerated them in the past, so there's so many things I do.
Does Chick